And here we are in Rudesheim at the Cathy Woolfart place. We're just about to go on the sail barn here in Rudesheim, from Rudesheim up to the monument, the Kemal, waiting for the people to come out the Cathy Woolfart shop. It's Sarah and Cass and Johnny, and then we're going to go along with all the school kids, which you can see waiting in the queue to go to the sail barn. On the sail barn up from Aspen, from Rudesheim, you can see the Rhine, but we're now going up the Niedermal monument. Let's take some overviews and to walk down into Aspenshausen. We bought a drink to have of champagne, quite sparkling wine, and then we are going to drink it later on. Weather classed as cloudy, which is a bit of a misnomer because it's quite sunny. I think it's sun and cloud, but quite warm, 23 degrees, hopefully going up to about 25, 26 this afternoon. And over there is the Asbach Brewery, and you can see the shipping going up the Rhine. And down here is all the vines growing.
Oh, they're doing things on the vines.
And you can see people actually appear to be picking, trimming the vine, trimming the vines.
Getting into the side shoots then.
No doubt all the Polish people.
That's not very nice. I was used to violent the Germans themselves.
Not sure. Anyway, there we are. And at the top of the Denkmal monument, we're not quite there yet. We're actually at somewhere called the Temple. But here we are overlooking the Rhine. This is the temple.
I had to do this because I don't want to go back like as dark as it was.
It's a new monument. Very recently erected. And the Denkmal. Monument to 1870.
After your birthday, Johnny,
Ja, guck mal, die Festtage sind solche weiter.
Eines der bedeutendsten deutschen Schillings Tochter, Sarah
Yeah, I put them on Facebook and got this together.
one at the right's got an olive branch and quite a little intricate
Peace.
You're not talking much, Christoph.
No, I'm just saying it's nice here at the Denkmal. And still at the wall, there's the Mouse Tower on the Rhine. See it there? And there's the river Nahe across there. The church bell's ringing 12 o'clock, even though it's about 12:05. Here we are, overlooking Aspenshausen, looking up the Rhine. We see how it bends the ground in the distance. And there is a double header pushing up the river. And there's a weir. Weir over there. As we go into Aspenshausen.
Dad's filming.
On the at the end of the sail barn. I'm looking at the Rhine. I'm going to take a picture in a minute. Trains on the other side. Big intercity over the river. Lines to our right. Aspenshausen and the church central. Stop. Back in Aspenshausen at the Hotel Anchor where we stayed those many years ago. Now back open. Down the main street as we remember it. Up towards the Anchor Hof. And across we've got the Rhine. On our walk from Aspenshausen back to Rudesheim, overlooking the view towards Aspenshausen, complete with church and buildings. You can see the station just in the corner here on the left hand side, and obviously the river with the traffic that's going through, and the castle's on the other side. Lovely view. Temperature about 26, 27 and sunny.
Palatine is
are in
like
Heidelberg on a gloriously sunny day. Not. What's the river? There's the Heidelberg Church. We are on the Schloss. And there's the bridge down on the river. Hopefully though, if you look over there, there is a painting in the sky, and maybe, just maybe, it will stop raining soon. In the courtyard in Heidelberg Castle. That was the earthquake of 17th century earthquake. I don't know what's going on about. On the top of the stairs of the exhibition, for which they charge you the €6. At the top, and then the old ruins, and going through to the palace, which is still intact.
And only 1 in 10 men that's made it to market. So you can go through all clinical trials and look at that negative.
Well, the other thing is as well, it's got to be more efficient for the health authorities to consider releasing it on general release.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like a lot of clinical stuff and it's very
litres does it hold? How many? 228,000 litres last used in 1787. And it's pretty big. There's the top of the barrel going down. And now we can just about see it through the haze, the top of the barrel.
Hello.
And there's somebody at the top. Here we are on the short Heidelberg terraces. Complete with scaffolding, as you can see in a minute. And overlooking the river and the town. And here we are on the funicular, and you can see
Do we do it screen work going?
Yeah, we could, yeah, get out and
And it's well.
Is it?
Quite low there.
Yeah. Any minute now, we'll be off. Not quite just yet.
Haben die ein bisschen Angst vor dir?
Any minute, head the arm, and then we're gonna go. Oh, we're off. We're off at funicular.
Die Angst.
And then you can see how it merges into one. Down to the tunnel. There we go. Deutsche Weinstube. Which we've stayed in for 3 nights here in Rudesheim. Lovely stay, as always. Very nice. Now we're off to do a cycle and then on to... Here we are in Bacharach on the Rhine, having cycled, as you can see. We're having a rest stop, have a break. We are, people have been talking to the, Sarah and Mum have been talking to the Geltz driver that's going on the skills bus, and they're looking at the map, seeing where we are. And this is where we are in Bacharach. Overlooking Aspenshausen on the other side of the Rhine on our cycle trip. You can see the church and in the distance the cable car. That's the cable car going up. There's the cable car. A bit of a weir here, and boats parked on the other side with the terraces. Very, very pretty sight. The boat again, heading back over towards Rudesheim. You can see the across the ferry. Should be setting off in about 10 minutes time. One more trip down the Rhine across to go to Fulda, and then off to the Morsenhausens.
Was changed from the Romantic side to the Alps. I think we would have a World Heritage.
Yes, I think we
this
would.
place if it still exists.
Yeah. Was that made of stone or was it
Made of stone.
Yeah.
Sandstone like the
So it could easily. Is this on it?
Yeah, the secret.
Let's just take a picture of that.
The facade is made from the same color, sandstone, and it should not be higher than the orange.
No.
But it's, I think it's a quite.
I think they've done that.
The garden is about 30 hectares big, and only the small part where we are now is in the Baroque style made, and the biggest part is in English landscape.
Baroque gardens here in Fulda. Heritage site here in Germany. Different plants, different trees, and lots of good views. Hello.
Hello. We like the Peak District, really. The stone wall.
They stated the information was from the 12th January 1626. And they told before he died he lost both legs, and the both were father and son.
Oh, right, the children trying to.
And political CDU are bringing flowers and so on to the place where it happened, and making a cross for remembering. Later they bring flowers and so for all people who died. Yeah.
Here at Point Alpha we can see the American flag flying, so that the East Germans knew all the time that this was on the west side of the border. Down there in the flux is Anetta, and across here we have the border. The land between the two There is no man's land, but as it said on the sign, there is no man's land between two parts of Germany. So over there in that village we see there is the old East Germany, and we're on the tower that the troops used to observe from. Watchtower. Well, it says enter at your own risk, but of course it's more seriously at your own risk. In 30 years ago, in 1985, when you would have been, the old East Germany would have still existed and would have been very real. And you can see the entrance to the camp. Attention, 50 metres to the border. "50 metres to the tower to observe just exactly what was going on." The fuel depot, along with a jeep and the tanks that stayed there in case they were needed. And now we're on the other side, on the East German border. Oh, we're into East Germany, as was, overlooking Point Alpha, and the American flag you can see floating away there. And this is the barbed fence, and Annette and Kath are walking on the East German side of the line. And again, overlooking on the walk the eastern state of Thuringen. And we have a look as we walk along the border line past the observation tower and the barbed wire fences here at Point Alpha. Mauer of Berlin. And across here we have the Calvary of Hope, where you can see all the crosses. Just showing all the trolleys crossing the border in 1989. And this is a map of Point Alpha, and across you can see where the border was. And this is where we are now, at the border house.
Und? Was hast du festgestellt? Ja, mal angucken.
Sitz.
Everybody's got very quiet.
Ja.
No, no.
Und hier rein, Thomas are in action.
And outside the Mortenhausen's house, looking at the back garden where we had the barbecue on the first day, and we sat relaxing and looking out over the fields, and our last day here in Germany. In Düsseldorf. We've arrived a couple of hours before our flight home. Looking on the Rhine. Rhine just going up. There on the other side. And now looking along the centre. Here in Düsseldorf we are 750 years.
See that corner was taken out.
It's the anniversary, 725 years. And this is the Marktplatz. Is the statue in the middle is... Who's the statue, please? Can somebody tell me who he is? He's going to say who he is. And then he's just going to look as well. And this is the other part. And Sarah. And down here we have... And here we are at Düsseldorf Airport, and you can see the Sky train going over the top.
From the other way in a minute as well.
Another one coming on the other side. You can just about see it through the sun as it stops. As we end our holiday here in Düsseldorf Airport, just checked in. The weather's still glorious. Johnny and Sarah. Oh, enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's been good.
We've had a very sunny week.
Apart from one day.
Apart from one day, well. And a very enjoyable one. And we say goodbye.
Sorry, let's start again. The battery on my camera isn't bad.
And we said goodbye here at Düsseldorf Airport. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.